We are digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one.
Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Green certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The count now at 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Still 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Otto here, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Down is full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Hit on the ground to third. Sogard has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The catcher, Omar.
So digging in now, Omar Narvaez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
2-1 to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Justin Smoke is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Garcia is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Galvis behind 0-2.
No ball.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Anderson. 9-1-2 due up. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help
Come to work every day and play hard.
hit back up the middle. Galvis. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. So stepping in, Kirk Casale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kirk Casale.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Cain. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Hunter Green.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1.
Down low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
No strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Cain is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich on the move, but this will land untouched. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Galvis on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Phil. Irvin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped him up. Navarez is under it, and the inning is over. So they go. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Eric Sogard will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
The first baseman.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Brewers. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there for strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Changeup, called strike one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the... Ready now, Kirk Casale. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready once again, Phillip Ervin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This one's down to third. Sogard is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side. Jesse Biddle will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 80.
New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Eric Sogard, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Galvis is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Justin Smoak will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2. 2-0 to count. Ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoak. He loses him on ball 4. So here now is the pitcher, Brett Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pedro Strop will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch on its way.
No. 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about That they do turn. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No hits to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Striding in once again, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, no.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Brock Holt now with a full count. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
In now, Keston Hiura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding in, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
The pitch. And a check swing. Did he? As a first base umpire, it's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game.
Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Jesse Winker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
He's hitting to the red. Number 33.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Navarez is after it, and that ends the inning. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The catcher.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He pulls this one into right, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The left fielder, number 24.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The third baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Galvis over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The first baseman, number 12.
Here's Justin Smoke now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Ryan Braun will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The right fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
the first baseman, number 19.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a ninth-inning collapse here. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.